Oh, what do we have here? Today we got teens kill woman, then go back for photos. That is absolutely sickening. Thank you guys for tuning in, and without further ado, let's get it!
And we think somebody else intentionally caused the accident.
Oh my God. That is not happening.
Dad started a fight with us there. Well, it's like you killed somebody, but like they ain't no funny games no more.
We have to go back and see that. And that's kind of what I remember. He said we have to. It was kind of like excitement.
On April 19th, 2023, heavy rocks are hurled from a passing truck.
Now, why the f did you do that?
Smashes into the skull of a 20-year-old woman. But what investigators first assume is a prank gone wrong takes a sinister turn as they uncover the truth.
Why aren't they in the house playing video games like normal kids or at a party or, you know, what the fuck are they doing this for?
Behind a cruel act of extreme indifference.
Typical teenage boy stuff, right?
The following is based on official police records. Just after midnight, deputies in Jefferson County, Colorado respond to assist Broomfield police officers on a remote stretch of roadway where a small yellow car has crashed through a fence and come to rest in an open field. Inside, 20-year-old Alexa Lee Bartell is found deceased, slumped in the driver's seat. It's clear to deputies that something has smashed through her front windshield and into her skull, leaving behind a gaping 7-inch hole in the glass. Matter splattered across
How big
the
was the
back
rock?
seat. The devastating scene leaves her.
How the fuck you throwing rocks on the freeway anyway, idiots? That's crazy.
Jenna in a state of shock.
What the hell?
We were on the phone. The phone cut off. So I thought her phone was dead. But like her phone kept ringing.
Do you mind if I see what time that phone call was?
Can you look at it? I don't want to.
Okay.
According to police records, Jenna and Alexa's call abruptly ended at around 10:40 p.m.
I have her location on Find My Friend.
Okay.
And it went to some same place. I'm sorry, but I sped really fast down here.
That's okay.
Boulder County deputies also respond to the scene, sharing that they were investigating a related incident that occurred 2 miles away. 2 vehicles had been struck by rocks after passing a truck traveling in the opposite direction. One rock shattered a windshield and injured a man's shoulder, while the other smashed into the radiator of the vehicle that had been traveling behind him.
Press do a full clip search for that rock, because I bet you it's somewhere in that grove of tree.
Well, I mean, you see the tracks coming off the hill.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, she got hit when she was driving, for sure. She would not come all this way. She died on impact, man.
Yep.
There's no way.
Well, I'm thinking the rock came out the back.
How stupid do you have to be to do some shit like this?
But with a large area to cover and darkness working against them, it won't be easy to find. Meanwhile, after arriving at the scene,
and they gonna stay out there all night to handle that shit too, because until they can see in the morning.
Alexa's mother struggles with the emotional weight of being kept at a distance.
We can't right now. I'm very sorry.
Look what y'all just did, bro. Y'all just took somebody's child from them for being stupid.
Yeah.
Retards, bro.
And I understand that, and I do appreciate your request.
People that do stupid shit like this deserve to rot in prison. Like, ain't no way you should be coming out of this.
The scene so that we can get the best representation for
it. That was
sorry.
So unnecessary, bro. Just so unnecessary.
But it's the reason the scene has to be preserved that leaves Alexa's family reeling.
Well, we're looking at this as a homicide investigation, to be honest, because of what happened, and we think somebody else intentionally caused the accident.
Oh my God.
That's the only information I can give right now. So that's why we want this to be very slow. We believe this is more than a car accident.
It is.
When a man contacts police to report criminal mischief, deputies identify their 4th victim of the night. They arrive at his home to observe the damage and question him in the hopes of uncovering any potential leads.
Look at that.
You know what hit you?
No, I pulled over right away, and there was a car behind me, and they came up beside me. I was like, "Did you see what happened?" And there was 2 cars that flew by northbound when this happened. I mean, it hit just right. It shattered both the windows.
Yeah. That definitely could have been
catastrophic.
You had passengers for sure.
Yeah. I mean, the glass blew all the way into the other side of the car.
Yeah.
Deputies document the damage, photographing the shattered glass shards and what appears to be the point of impact.
Yeah, it was like
me and my friend did some stupid as kids, but we ain't never done nothing this stupid. Like, not to where you gonna kill somebody, bro. Like, what the fudge?
In my car, I was like, holy cow.
Yeah.
Scared to look at it.
Well, and to shatter both windows, thinking it would have had to be something bigger at least.
The incident draws chilling parallels to a 2017 murder in Michigan, where multiple teens were convicted after a rock thrown from an overpass smashed through a vehicle's windshield, killing a passenger. Given the similarities, the deputy entertains a disturbing possibility.
If it's kids, they don't make good choices, and unfortunately, their choices, they made some extremely poor ones.
I was like, it's not that these kids were being out to hurt people, they were just doing things like in the same realm as mailbox baseball.
Yeah.
Except they were just throwing in rocks. And they don't. They probably have no idea.
Mailbox baseball is safer than this.
Damage under coming up.
Absolutely.
But investigators would later learn the truth is far worse and look back on this assumption with sickening clarity. The following morning, deputies find what they describe as a fist-sized rock near the shoulder of the roadway where Alexa's car veered into the field, as well as blood and biological matter in the street.
Damn!
As news of the incident spreads, more victims of the rock-throwing spree begin to emerge, including a young college student named Lux, who shares photographs of the injury she sustained to her neck when a rock came crashing through her windshield.
That's the deepest cut. It was still weeping a little this morning.
Okay.
But other than
So now I gotta get bulletproof windows on all my cars for idiots that like to do stupid stuff like this.
that, there's no permanent damage. Yeah, that's the
Crazy.
rock.
Where did the rock actually, did it come in the front?
It came in the front, and something else must have hit the back, is our theory.
Where's blew out your back window too?
The rock is still in the car. The
Right,
rock,
but I mean,
yeah.
your back window was broken out by this whole incident.
I'm not sure if it was the same rock or a separate rock.
But I mean,
I'm not.
You started with a windshield, and
I did.
after all this,
I did.
Okay.
You know, I think the freakiest part of this whole thing was
Can you,
continuing to drive down that dark road with hearing the windshield break apart.
I'm glad that you're okay.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm okay too. It was pretty scary. We reasoned that if that had hit me in the head, I probably would have died.
Well, that's what happened to the other girl.
Just like Alexa's car, the rear windshield of Lux's Acura has been completely shattered.
Do you think that it might have gone through and hit the back and bounced back in?
Possibly, but the indentation on this middle seat here would suggest otherwise.
Yeah. That's odd.
That's what makes me say if that had hit me in the head, yeah, I wouldn't have made it.
Yeah.
Because a 3-inch indentation like that in my skull, if I hadn't been killed on impact, I would have lost control of the vehicle.
Things take a turn when another victim comes forward, this time with dashcam video. He brings up the footage on his laptop, sharing it with the investigator.
So my wife and I are driving. Here's the pickup. This is at the bottom of the hill on Elkhire. Van Arsdale is right there. You hear that? There's an image that's
pretty
cleanest
good,
I
yeah.
come up with. And the headlights and the chrome makes me think that that's a Ford pickup.
On April 24th, the Jefferson County Sheriff's
God, they
Office
stupid.
asking the public to contact them with any information that can
I
help
hope they
them
get
solve
that
the
done.
murder of 20-year-old Alexa Bartell. The following day, they receive a tip from a teenager named JB that changes everything.
Oh, somebody snitching. I love it. Snitch.
So Wednesday, this kid named Joe, he used to work here. We hung out for a little bit. And we go to the Walmart in, where is it? It's by Westy there. It was Joe.
Tragedies like this always piss me off because it could have been prevented, bro. Stop being stupid.
God, what is his name? Mitch and some other kid named Zach. And they're grabbing like a load of rocks. Like, I don't know, the rocks they have outside of Walmart there.
Them some big ass rocks.
And
Have you ever stepped on one of them rocks out and almost twisted my ankle and broke my on there before? Like,
at that point, alright, like, take me home. I'm not like involved in whatever the y'all are about to do. But I get home, and then come to find out, I'm driving to work the next day, and Indiana's closed. What the is that? And then come to find out, this lady's dead, 20 years old.
For nothing.
Additionally, he claims the truck they were driving that night is dark in color, similar to the one seen in the dashcam footage. Investigators can't help but question why he didn't come forward sooner.
I didn't really think anything of it, because at that time, you guys were looking for a white pickup, so I was like, oh, maybe in the slightest there's somebody else doing dumb like that, I guess.
With JB's help, the three teenagers are identified as 18-year-old Joseph Koenig, 18-year-old Nicholas Mitch Carroll Chick, and 18-year-old Zachary Kwok.
Boy, if my mama would have found me doing some shit like this, she would have whooped my all up and down that freeway, in the grass, out the grass. She would have took cigarette breaks, whooping my, you know what I'm saying? Like,
According
what?
to police records, Mitch's mother owns a black truck. Its license plate was captured on cameras in the area during the time of the attacks. Under cover of night, deputies launch a coordinated operation, converging on each of the three teens' locations.
Oh, yeah.
Sheriff's office, yes. We're looking for Mitch, Nick.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Are you go by Mitch or Nick?
That's me.
We'd like to have a conversation with you.
Can I ask what this is about?
Yeah. Can you explain what might have gone on the past week?
Nothing important.
Okay. Did you go out last Wednesday with your friends?
I mean, we were out for a bit, but
Okay.
we were hanging out at my place and I dropped them off.
Okay. Well, who you hanging out with?
I was with my buddies, Joe and Zach.
18-year-old Mitch agrees to come to the station for a longer conversation.
18 years old? Oh, yeah. He don't gotta be a juvenile, baby.
And
He
what
going
will
to
prove
jail,
be
jail.
the smoothest encounter with any of the three teens. Deputies follow him inside as he grabs his jacket and shoes, leaving his parents stunned and confused. Once they learn their son is under investigation, they voluntarily hand over the keys to their truck.
Questions?
Well, there's a ton going on in my head right now.
Okay.
Obviously, there's concern, worry.
Absolutely.
I hope to God that this goes nowhere. I think that's a normal reaction.
Absolutely.
He better get the snitching.
I don't know.
Mitch is then placed in handcuffs outside and led to a waiting cruiser. With one suspect down and two to go, deputies knock on the door of 18-year-old Joseph Koenig, but his arrest won't come as easily.
Looks like he the
Deputies
ringleader.
quickly learn that to reach Joe, they first have to get through his father.
Hey, Sheriff's Office. Hi, sir. Are you Mark?
Yeah.
Mark, I'm investigator with the Sheriff's Office. Do you mind if we speak with you for just a couple minutes?
Yeah, what's it regarding?
I was hoping to speak with Joseph, actually. Is he home?
Yeah, he's upstairs.
Okay. We do need to talk to him tonight. Can we grab him or...
What's it
bring him down
regarding?
here? It's regarding an incident that we're investigating.
What's that incident? What happened?
It's an ongoing investigation, and I do need to talk to Joseph about it.
Mark heads inside and returns with Joe moments later.
Hey, Joseph. I'm Investigator Kim at the Sheriff's Office. How's it going?
How's it going?
Good, thanks. Hey, we were hoping you could come chat with us for a little bit. We have some questions for you regarding an incident that we're investigating.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna talk.
Sounds good. Do you have, like, ID on you, a phone, stuff like that, whatever you need?
I can go grab my wallet upstairs.
Okay.
While Joe goes back inside for his wallet, Mark gets clarification on where they plan to take his son. After a long, tense silence, Mark abruptly turns into the house and shuts the door behind him.
I should not have let you go back in. I'm so stupid.
What's that?
Probably reaching out to the third kid. He's letting his buddies know.
He put his phone in his pocket.
Okay.
He's talking to his dad.
Mark returns to the porch with a new plan, but when the deputies reject it, the encounter takes a shocking turn.
I'm thinking it might be better. I mean, you guys tell me, but I'd rather just get an appointment and bring him down tomorrow.
We do need to talk to him tonight. It's imperative.
Are you gonna arrest him or something? I mean, how are you gonna physically coerce him to go down there?
Well, I do need to talk to him right now. Okay. Well, then at
And
least,
I'm just saying
then
no.
do me a favor, at least have him come out here and talk to
Oh,
me.
he not going.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. If you want to talk to him, we can do it tomorrow. Or we can make an appointment.
I do need to talk to him right now. It's imperative. At least let him make that decision for me. Okay. Then I'm gonna have you step out here. We're gonna hold this house. So go ahead and step out here.
You're gonna what?
We need to hold the house.
Dad, starting to fight with us here. Sir, my name's Sergeant Payne. Knock it off. Okay, we're done. Outside, put your hands behind your back. We're done. You go to jail for obstruction.
Yeah, hey, I'll make sure that car's good. I get at least get a shirt on.
Nope, too late. You lost.
Joe and his father are each taken away in handcuffs. Any warning text Joe may have sent is already too late for his friend Mitch. As for 18-year-old Zach, it isn't until several hours later that they arrive at his house, hopeful he has not already been...
And they in a nice neighborhood. They are living good, bro. Like, I wish I had a house this nice growing up. And y'all out here doing stupid shit like this?
Their operation.
That don't even make sense,
Ring
bro.
cam up on your right and there and that one. We got that one up there too.
What the fudge?
Right behind you. Open the door.
Sheriff's office.
Door.
Open the door.
Hey. Stand right here.
What is happening?
Stand right here for me, okay? We'll explain it. We need to speak with him. Okay? We've got an investigation going on where he's involved. We need to speak with him, okay? So he's going to be coming with us. Do you have a phone inside?
With you?
Do you have a phone inside?
That means you're arrested. When they tell you that you need to come, you in trouble. You going to jail.
A shirt for you.
And a shirt for you. Just wait here.
Wait. Coming with you? Why?
Yeah, he's coming with us. He's a subject in an investigation. He's going with us to headquarters to be interviewed.
For what?
We can explain it to you there. We need shoes for him, shirt for him, and we need phone for him, please. So he can contact you and do all that stuff. Stay here.
Dude, let's stand here.
He's going to stay right here with me. Okay? Sir, I understand. He's going to stay right here.
Authorizing this.
What's that?
You have paperwork authorizing this?
We have an ongoing investigation. He's coming with us. He's staying right here with us.
I understand you have that, but when you come to someone's house, you usually have...
Not always, no, because this is a fresh pursuit case. Okay, this is the one we've been working on for 6 solid days right now, and we haven't stopped. So this is an arrest that we're making on top of that investigation. It's an ongoing investigation. We need to talk to him down at headquarters. So, go ahead and put your hands out of your pockets for me real quick. Do you have anything on you I need to know about? No. Okay, just keep them down at your side then for me.
Zach's parents collected.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Cops showing up at my place to get my kid, I'm gonna be a little worried. I'm not finna do what the second guy did, though. That was just stupid, because all you did was just make things worse for your kid. But I'm gonna be apprehensive. I'm gonna have some questions. Be like, shit, I'm finna do something. I'm probably gonna be like, second day, y'all got to take me to jail too. Cause what the you mean? You come into my house in the middle of the night to get my child?
And a pair of shoes.
I get it as a parent, but
before
they still did some stupid shit. Like, why would you do that? You're living a great life. I know so many people that would love to have a house like this, bro.
Deputies take him away. His father delivers a stern command.
Listen to me. I don't know what this is about. You don't say a word to anybody. The only word you know is lawyer. Period.
Now that's a good dad, even though his son out here doing stupid shit.
Period. Nothing. Lawyer.
Thanks, sir.
What the is this? Why is all of this happening?
We can explain it later. Come on with us. Come down here. Follow them. When are you guys taking him down? Yeah. Okay.
With all 3 teenagers in custody, investigators
and they all 18. Ain't no such thing as juvenile life. They going to grown man prison.
Work of piecing together what happened the night Alexa was murdered.
Nicholas finna tell it though. How many of y'all bet Nicholas finna tell it all? He finna tell it on the mountain.
Is it okay if I call you Joe, or what do you prefer?
Joe's cool.
Joe's cool?
He is definitely the ringleader.
After confirming his identity, investigators read Joe his Miranda rights.
Now, do you understand each of these rights? I explained them to you, right? And having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to me now? About the throwing rocks at the cars.
I'd prefer to have a lawyer with me.
Okay.
I don't like talking to law enforcement because I don't really know what I'm talking about, but.
Okay, no, I mean, that's absolutely your right.
Joe is left to nap in peace, forcing investigators to turn to Mitch and Zach for answers. After his Miranda rights are read, Mitch agrees to explain what happened that night.
I told y'all Mitch was gonna tell it. He ain't finna go to jail for them.
But first, they give him the opportunity to ask a question of his own.
I'm just kind of wondering, just kind of how this all connects back to us.
Okay. Well, why don't you tell me kind of what your role is, right? So we start at the beginning.
He was the driver.
The event, and then tell me just like everything that happened.
So, Zach had this idea to go throw rocks at cars.
Oh, damn. Off the back, Zach. Zach, you're going to jail, boy.
Really that simple. So, Joe was driving my truck.
Why would he be driving your
I was in the passenger seat, and then Zach was in the back seat. I don't even know how he brought it up or why, but like, I don't know. We just went on with it.
So Zach is the dumb.
Stupid and bored. Really shouldn't have, but we did. So.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about Zach.
I met him pretty recently. Like, I'd say probably my first interaction with him was like a month ago. We met up via a mutual friend at the Grizzly Rose. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of how we met him. And then, I don't know, I'd say like a week ago is probably when we started like really hanging out with him. Maybe a bit less.
A week
An
ago?
investigator sits down with Zach in hopes of learning more
Y'all let somebody that y'all just met a week ago?
about him and corroborating Mitch's account. But the interview quickly gets off on the wrong foot.
So you just turned 18, right?
Yes. Do they always have investigators, or what's your title?
Yes.
Your title's investigator?
It is.
Are you guys always working at 2:36 in the morning?
Only when we have to. We are interviewing concerning a homicide. Before you ask any questions, you must understand your rights. And you agree to talk to me now and ask some questions?
Sure.
Okay.
But then your daddy just said, his ass got a mama and a daddy in the house and he's still not listening. See, a hard head make a soft. Didn't your daddy just say, don't say nothing, lawyer?
Homicide?
Mm-hmm.
You think I killed somebody?
I don't know. I don't have the answers yet.
Somebody finna tell. Who telling the truth though? That's the question.
For a very long time now. And I know you're involved. To what degree you're involved, I don't know. And that's why I'm
involved in what?
Okay. So let's start there. Like, you get woken up at 2 o'clock in the morning. What do you think this is about?
I have no idea, dude.
No idea.
If you get woken up by 2 o'clock in the morning by cops, your ass kill somebody. You did some stupid shit and you going down.
All I know is there's a bunch of you guys outside my door waking up my dog.
While Zach remains unforthcoming, Mitch continues his story of what happened.
He just started like throwing them at parked cars at first, and then he started throwing them at cars that were oncoming.
And who was throwing the rocks at the parked cars?
It was Zach, yeah.
Okay.
He was, for the most part, the only one doing it.
Okay. For the most part, so who else was doing it?
I'm not gonna lie, I threw one, but I completely missed, so I just didn't feel right about it.
So you just put yourself into that shit. I wouldn't have never said that dumb shit. I'd have been like, he doing that shit by himself. You just implicated
I've
yourself.
never done before. I didn't feel right doing it.
But when Zach is asked what he was doing that same night, he claims he was sick and at home watching television.
I finished Rick and Morty.
I never made it past the second season, but all right.
Tell me the name of a character. Like one of them. The little guy who looks like a breadstick.
I have no idea. It's the pickled Rick that I always thought was amusing. But
I was trying to bull you. I was trying to like see if you're lying to me or not.
I told you at the beginning, I don't want to lie to you. I'm not here to lie to you.
My dad.
And I know you're not here to lie to me too, right? And I just want to understand what happened.
Who drinks water like that though? I don't trust him. I don't trust his ass at all. Why you keep drinking the water like that?
How do you know that?
I'm not going to answer your questions unless you answer mine. That's all.
I'm trying to help you out here, man.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Meanwhile, Mitch continues, sharing that he was in the passenger seat. Joe was driving, and Zach was sitting in the back. It was then, he explains, that Zach took things too far.
While we were going down, I heard Zach roll his window down, and I kind of said to him, like, are you really gonna, like, throw it at someone coming towards us, someone moving? And he didn't really say anything to that.
And did he?
Yeah. He threw, like, 4 or 5 while we were on 93. I don't know if he hit a car each time.
Okay. Did he throw 4 or 5 all at one car, or was that?
That was spread out.
Okay. What were you guys doing while he was doing that?
Me and Joe were kind of just like, we weren't really talking, we were just kind of like exchanging glances. It was just kind of like confusion, I guess.
Still locked in a stalemate with Zach, the investigator seems to lose his patience, finally divulging a clue.
You're gonna have to help me out a little bit, man.
What time did Mitch pick you up?
Mitch, K.
I'm helping you out, you help me out. We're not going to play this game all night. We're not. Either you start answering questions or you can make that look on your face and we just move on.
I don't know. I met Mitch like a month ago.
Okay. Did you guys talk about, what did you talk about? Mitch out going anywhere, doing anything, just chilling? Or?
Cars and sex, typical teenage boy stuff, right?
Yeah.
Zach admits he knows very little about Mitch, and the only thing he knows about Joe is his last name.
What else you know about? I mean, anything would be helpful.
You don't already have them?
I don't have any answers.
No? You didn't get anything from Dumb and Dumber?
Dumb and Dumber, but y'all motherfuckers the Three Stooges.
What do you call that?
Have you met the two?
Are they just, like, not smart, or they make bad decisions, or?
I think probably both, but I think Joe's actually a little slow.
As Mitch continues, he claims that Zach threw every single rock he collected until there was only one remaining, and Alexa Bartel's small yellow car came into view.
It was at that point that he threw the final rock he had through the windshield, and that was the fatal one.
How did you know that it hit the windshield?
I went back later and I saw that the windshield there's
You went back? Oh boy, you going to jail?
like pieces of glass all over the road, and I don't know, I just had a gut feeling.
But a gut feeling doesn't quite explain his knowledge of this detail, and it won't be long before he shares the horrifying truth behind it.
How long were you going to let that kind of activity go on in your truck?
I mean, obviously I wanted to stop it, but it's just a
I wish my friends would ask me some stupid shit like that, man. Y'all get in your own shit, man.
difficult situation to face.
I don't know what he said about a face.
I mean, obviously I wanted to stop it, but it's just a difficult situation to face.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you?
Because obviously if he's going to do it to someone's vehicle, or throw it at someone oncoming, what's he going to do to me when I'm sitting 3 feet from him? And I'm like, hey, stop that. Get out of my truck. Walk your ass home.
Okay. So it sounds...
I would have told my boy to pull over, and he finna get that work. Cause what the fuck you mean? You in my shit? What you talking about?
You have the words for something to make that stop.
It's difficult, at least for me in the moment. Like I said, I'm hard with confrontation.
Not me.
After the fact, I could tell.
I end everything. I end the whole part. I ain't give no fuck.
The goal was
and sleep like a baby at night.
To destroy stuff, damage stuff.
That is crazy. That was
What
so
was
stupid.
his reaction when he hit the cars?
Excitement. It was really off-putting.
I'm pretty sure it was weird.
Cars, he was disappointed.
How did you know he was excited or disappointed?
He'd yell out, he'd cheer, when he missed the cars, he'd be like, "No, I was so close," you know. It was just strange behavior.
And you let it keep happening. If I'm uncomfortable with something, I'm gonna be like, hey, you gotta chill, you gotta get the fuck out, bro. I ain't no.
Odd to see at the moment, like this odd sense of accomplishment, I guess. Kind of in the way that he exclaimed when he hit them.
What did I do to warrant this?
You killed somebody.
What do you think you did? You obviously know this conversation's going somewhere, and obviously those two are involved.
Well, yeah.
Right? And every time we start getting to this uncomfortable spot, you reach down to pick up that glass, right?
Yeah.
So...
How you picking up rocks? How you picking up rocks if you was at home watching Rick and Morty?
Yourself, help me understand what happened that night. And I know you know. And I know you have more than you're telling me.
Help me out.
I am. I've been trying to help you.
And I need you to help me.
Mitch explains that he and Joe met up later that night after they realized the last rock Zach threw from the moving truck had caused Alexa's car to go off the road.
I met up with him after I got off of work, and we just kind of said that we're just going to cut off all communication with Zach.
Was there any thought about speaking to law enforcement at that point?
The thought ran across my mind, but I felt nervous. I felt like I was going to get roped in or thrown under the bus for what Zach did.
As the investigator seems to reach the end of his patience with Zach, he finally divulges more information. But Zach's response is about to challenge everything they've been told so far.
You want info? Here's info. You've been implicated in throwing the rock that hit Alexa, Bartell in the head, and killed her.
How?
Give me something that's going to refute that. Okay? Because I think it's true. I think you guys are all been running around.
By the way, he drinking that water because it's off. He did it. And if you didn't do it, you need to refute it right now.
I've given you the opportunity to tell me a story that fits. And all you're giving me is just nonsense, right? So here's the story. This is what I know. You're in the car. You're with Mitch. And you're with Joe. You picked up the rocks, and you threw them out the window.
You think I did all of it?
That's what I'm being told. Now, this is your opportunity to tell me otherwise.
Being told by who?
Who do you think? Who would know that information? Come on. Let's be real.
And I didn't throw the rocks.
Who did?
The driver.
Okay. When, why, where, and how?
I don't know. Why? Because they're idiots.
Okay.
But I just.
Why would the driver throw rocks? You gotta drive. That's
in the back seat and watch them do this, and they laugh about it. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I didn't throw one. Not a single stone was thrown by me.
However, the accusation naming Joe as the one who threw the rocks comes as little surprise to investigators. When JB first turned the trio in, he warned them that Joe had a dark past.
He has a history of doing like that. I've actually witnessed him do it a couple of times. Just vandalism, just causing chaos. Like, I've asked him before, I'm like, why do you go out and break and do that? To cause chaos, he says. Well, it's like you killed somebody, but it ain't no fun and games no more.
But what Zach reveals next makes it seem as though a game is exactly what it was, with unsuspecting drivers reduced to moving targets.
Mitch would use, I guess marine terminology.
Like what?
Like contact right, contact left, fire, stuff like that.
Okay. How did Joe respond?
Throw a rock.
He also claims that it wasn't just him.
So these stupid idiots had a sniper and
who picked up rocks at the Walmart, but all three of them.
God damn it. Rocks in my shoe.
Where did those rocks go?
Where did they go? Where did they go?
In the car.
Well, until we started driving, I had them at my feet, and then I started handing them up to Mitch.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to have anything to do with it.
How's handing them up not having anything to do with it?
It implicates you, actually. It puts you right in the center to accomplish, stupid.
If they're not by me, you know.
These guys are dumber than a box of rocks.
Not doing anything with them. Okay. It's just stupid crime.
Yeah, it is.
But while Zach downplays the severity, many are left to suffer the horrific consequences.
There was glass in my eye, in both eyes. I was able to rinse some of it out with saline. And the remainder came out.
That's gotta be so painful. That shit just,
overnight. Like there was some glass in my eye crusties this morning.
Now that Mitch is committed to his version of events, investigators prepare to push back, armed with evidence he doesn't yet know they have.
Is Joe your best friend?
Yeah, I'd consider him so.
Those two are like this.
Okay.
Has there been any other incidents where there's been damage to other people's property, like mailbox baseball, throwing little things at cars, throwing other things, paintball, I don't know, baseballs through windows?
No, nothing like that.
Okay. Would it surprise you if Joe was doing stuff like that?
It probably would, yeah.
Okay.
I like to think I know him pretty well.
Okay. So you said it probably would. Why just probably?
I mean, obviously I'm not with him 24/7, so I don't know what he does when we're not hanging out, but I wouldn't imagine him doing something like that.
Okay.
Though Mitch paints Joe as harmless, a teen who has known him since middle school describes a far darker persona.
If he didn't like you, he made your life horrible. Like he's a huge bully. Has no...
I told y'all he was a ringleader. Y'all thought I was bullshit.
No feelings of remorse towards anything that he does that affects other people. He had a history of even throwing rocks when the houses were still getting built. He's always been off, and I kind of noticed really how often...
You could tell by how the dad was acting. The apple don't fall far from the tree.
It was that he continued doing things while everyone else was maturing and starting to not do as much of these stupid, destructive things. He continued to do them. So he did put on a facade that was very, a facade that was super good at concealing who he truly was.
So he could be charming.
Yeah. And that was one of the things that only people who were close to him really could get past and see that, oh, there's something more going on here.
Yeah.
Do you recognize anyone in that image?
Yes,
Y'all know what's crazy? I did not want to watch this video, but the more I watch this, the more I am intrigued by their stupidity.
Who do you recognize?
That's Joe. That's me.
Okay. When was that taken?
A month ago.
Okay.
Roughly.
What are you holding?
That's a statue head that we bought off of some dude.
Okay. What did you do with it?
We dumped it in a dirt lot.
When I blow it up, it doesn't print very well. But do you recognize any vehicles in that picture?
That looks a lot like my Dodge.
Is there anywhere else that you got rid of that statue head?
I didn't really want to throw Joe under the bus like this, but I was driving, he was in the bed of the car, and he threw it out of the truck.
While y'all was moving?
Yeah, that truck.
Okay. So, a couple of things we've figured out in the last few minutes is you adamantly told us from the very beginning that neither you nor Joe have ever done anything like this, would never do anything like this. And this was all Zach, because you would never want to damage someone's property. Right?
Caught you in your damn lie.
About a month ago, without Zach's involvement, before you even knew Zach, you were throwing things much bigger at cars.
That's correct, yeah.
So why should we believe this is Zach?
You have no reason to.
So why lie to us? Why are we playing this game?
I want to cover for my friend. Obviously, like I said, he's the closest person I have.
The lady is dead. Time for covering your friend is well gone.
Yeah, you're gonna be covering all right. Y'all both gonna be, in jail. Or in prison.
Well gone.
This is
The family
stupid.
don't have a daughter.
But Zach's callous description of the moment of Alexa's death does little to show remorse.
It was big. You ever heard of railguns before?
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like something like that, like a railgun hitting concrete at 1,500 miles an hour. And then after we're driving away, and they said some stuff, and never leaves us and blood brothers now type. I was like, okay.
And what happened next adds another layer of cruelty.
We turned around, and then we saw it, and then we turned around again, and it was on the side of the road. And I remember Zach did take a picture of it while it was down in the ditch, while we were still moving.
Why'd you take a picture of it?
Why did I take a picture of it? Because I thought they would want it.
Who?
Mitch or Joe.
According to Zach, he deleted the memento soon after. Despite seeing the devastation they caused, none of the teens attempted to check on Alexa's well-being or call law enforcement for help.
Nothing. That's murder and neglect. Y'all not getting out of prison no time soon.
When you went by that?
Like
the first time, let's say.
The first time, we were probably going closer to 80.
Okay, and the second time?
And then when we circled back, we were doing 60. And then when we circled back again, we were doing 50, so Zach could take a photo.
Okay, so the 80 was when you threw the rock?
That is correct, yes.
Okay.
That's crazy.
Mitch is given the chance to amend his account, but he stands firm that Zach threw the rock, which ultimately killed Alexa Bartel. That story will change, however, once he realizes he may be facing life behind bars.
What do you think should happen from here?
I'm not sure. I'm probably going to end up in jail.
So you think you should go to jail?
What I did was just damage property, but
I have not seen them, neither of them show no type of remorse whatsoever. Like it was a game to them.
a step too far targeting people who were driving that night. I do feel guilty for it. Even though the rock that I didn't throw was the fatal one,
you were still a part of it.
Throwing rocks throughout the night, so I do feel a hint of guilt for it.
Zach is asked a similar question, but his answer shows little regard for the gravity of the situation.
I was thinking through it, and I reckoned I'd get, like, at least a little bit of jail time, which my little can't do. You know? It's just... That's why I didn't come to
Is he on drugs?
you guys.
Fair. I can respect that, and that's the truth.
Right. I don't feel like having dudes putting their in my ass for, you know, all eternity.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
It seems as though Mitch equally fails to fully grasp the consequences.
So, what does this look like punishment-wise?
Oh, punishment's so far down the road. Like, who knows?
So...
Like, by the time this goes to court, it's like a year later. Like, this isn't going to court anytime soon.
I need to run this by you. I'm in the delayed entry program.
Okay.
So I'm training to be a Marine.
Oh, baby, that shit done. You're not going to the motherfucking Marines. You finna go to the prison Marines. You might be a prison wife, but you're not going to no damn Marines.
I ship to boot camp in July. Is this going to at all affect that?
100% it will. You will not be going to boot camp in July.
All right. After this, you're just going to drop me off and... You know, if you contact me, I have to respond within however much time.
Boy, you not going home. Your ass going to jail.
Oh, you're going to jail?
I am going to jail tonight.
Yeah.
So, how long, just for the night, or how long will that be?
This question and the answer that soon followed.
This is why you don't do stupid shit. This is why. You think, oh, slap on the wrist, I'm going to go home. No, you going to jail. You done.
Will push Mitch toward a critical decision about his own future.
Yeah, go ahead and tell it on a mountain, go. Tell it on the mountain. Oh, yeah. Like what?
For now, Zach makes one final plea to detectives.
We'll be right back with you, all right?
I want to make it very clear that I did not kill that girl. I did not throw that rock. I don't know what they told you. I don't know what you think happened. I did not throw that rock.
Okay. As we're talking, and we were talking about Alexa, I heard a lot about you being worried about getting blamed, being in trouble, right? I didn't hear a single word about being worried about her. So there is a subset of first-degree murder that says you have an extreme indifference to human life. And that is exactly what you guys demonstrated tonight. So at this point, you are under arrest for first-degree murder. You're going to be booked into jail. And you're going to have an opportunity to get to serve the charges. And this is not a bailable offense. Okay? Do you have any questions for me?
No. That's good.
Yes or no?
Anything.
All right. Do me a favor, stand up.
That down there.
Face the wall.
As for Joe, he's roused from his nap and also placed under arrest.
Because of your involvement in this incident, you are being charged with first-degree murder by showing an extreme indifference to human life. Okay?
Each teen is handcuffed and taken to jail without incident. By morning, Joe's mother, who is overseas in Germany, contacts law enforcement after attempting to reach her husband and son to no avail.
I can tell you is they are okay. Your son was arrested on murder charges, and your husband is in our jail on obstruction charges.
Boy, I would be sick to my I'd be so sick I'd just fall down, Lord. To hear that about your child?
Okay, sorry. It's okay. I understand this is not the best phone call for you to receive. And
You gotta understand, everything that you do not only affects you, but it affects the people that love you, especially the person that carries you for 9 months.
they've been trying to get a hold of us. We've had an ongoing case. I don't know if you've been following social media or anything. So it was in reference to the incident with the rocks being thrown through the cars. Your son was involved.
Oh, God.
9 months later, Mitch returns to the interrogation room with his attorney and one of the prosecutors on his case. Under a proffer agreement, he revises parts of his first interview. He now admits that all 3 teens took part in throwing rocks from the moving truck at passing cars.
It felt wrong going against the person.
Oh, now you want to cry.
Okay.
They probably been playing with that too, boy, in prison, boy. I ain't lying to you.
So you understood that there were consequences of a person being impacted by the rocks.
I understood there were consequences about everything, but
Man, you should have showed that shit in your first interview, bro.
a person getting hurt isn't something that you can repair.
But he still refuses to change one key part of the story. The prosecutor reads aloud communication they received from his attorneys.
Mr. Karolczyk was not honest in his interview about who threw the rock that killed Alexa. In his interview, he stated it was Mr. Kwok who threw the rock. Mr. Kwok states in his interview that it was Mr. Koenig that threw the rock. Mr. Karolczyk was trying to protect Mr. Koenig for reasons that we will be able to explain. But Mr. Karolczyk has been very clear with us, meaning your attorneys, from the beginning that it was Mr. Koenig who threw the rock that caused the death of Alexa.
I said at the point when I was arrested, there was a hole in my memory. Because when you go through something traumatic, you try to block it out. I had 9 months to think about that day.
Damn. Hey, do you look good in lime green, my boy?
9 months. And I can tell you with confidence that I do believe it was Zach.
Mitch explains that once the news came out about Alexa's death, he and Joe met up in person to get their story straight.
Joe was talking about how he had done research on prior cases where rocks had been thrown at moving vehicles. And he was saying it was a 50-50 chance that we were going to get caught. and that we shouldn't talk to the cops. And
boy, you did all that singing, you should win a Grammy.
No matter what, we would.
This is why if you live in a nice neighborhood, bro, you got a good life, expunge on it. Create memories, have fun, travel, get a great career so you can have a life like the parents gave you an even better one. But you literally just threw your shit away because you were bored.
Be fine because we didn't throw the rock that killed Alexa. So on the night that we were arrested, I did want to shift all the blame towards Zach.
Why?
To protect myself and to protect Joe at the time.
But so was it Joe or was it Zach? Because I'm starting to think that he knows Joe.
Did you protect Joe?
Because at the time he was my closest friend.
Then what happened?
Well, after the fact, I realized I was stupid. Because no matter what, they don't care what happens to me. So I shouldn't give it what happens to them.
Who is the they in that sentence?
After we all got arrested, Joe and Zach don't care what's going to happen to me. And I shouldn't care what's going to happen to them. I should stop trying to protect them. Stop trying to protect Joe.
Life lesson, but at this expense, I don't think I wanted to learn this. Give me another reason. Give me another way to learn this lesson.
But given yet
this
another opportunity to come clean, he fails to follow through.
I can't think about that moment without thinking about what had happened. I don't want to think about what had happened.
None of us do, but yet we're here. You're not the only one that relived that night.
I wish I could remember, but I can't. I'm sorry. I will regret that night for the rest of my life. I'll regret all previous nights that we did that for the rest of my life. God damn it, I can't change that now.
In May of 2024, Mitch and Zach each accepted plea deals, agreeing to testify at Joe's trial in exchange for prosecutors dropping multiple.
Man, why you ain't just say that in a damn interview? You did all that crying, trying to talk about you trying to protect your friend. It ain't no such thing as protecting my friend.
Charges, including first-degree murder. At Joe's trial, when asked who threw the rock that killed Alexa Bartell, Mitch confidently stated Joe Koenig. This admission reframes everything he earlier said about Zach, casting the vivid descriptions of his friend in a far darker light.
He'd yell out, he'd cheer, when he missed the cars, he'd be like, no, I was so close. Like this odd sense of accomplishment, I guess. Kind of in the way that he exclaimed when he hit them. It was kind of like excitement.
Nicholas Mitch Carroll Chick pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and attempted first-degree murder with extreme indifference, along with a violent crime sentence enhancer for causing death or serious bodily injury. He received a cumulative sentence of 45 years in prison.
You ain't never going to the military. Oh! 45 years at 18? Oh, what? God! What's that? 28, 38, 48, 58? Woo!
Zachary Kwok pleaded guilty to first-degree assault with extreme indifference, second-degree assault causing injury with a deadly weapon, and attempted second-degree assault causing injury with a deadly weapon. He received an aggregate sentence of 32 years in prison.
That's a long time. You're institutionalized at that point, bro. Like 32?
Prison. Following his jury trial, Joseph Koenig was found guilty of first-degree murder with extreme indifference.
His not gonna get shit. He better get life without parole.
For the death of 20-year-old Alexa Lee Bartell, 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder with extreme indifference, 1 count of reckless endangerment, 3 counts of third-degree assault for knowing or recklessly causing injury, 6 counts of attempted third-degree assault knowingly or recklessly causing injury, 1 count of attempted second-degree murder, and 2 counts of attempted reckless manslaughter. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole,
I knew it.
plus an additional 60 years. As for Joe,
that man, they said when you die and you come back, your ass going to jail.
His father were unable to confirm whether Mark Koenig was formally charged with obstruction or sentenced. According to a Facebook post, Alexa's mother Kelly continues to celebrate her daughter's life by supporting and raising funds for the causes she loved the most. She writes, "We're choosing to focus on honoring her the way she lived. with kindness, love, and a whole lot of fun.
Such a beautiful
If you'd
spirit.
like to see select new videos early and help us keep on...
What do you guys think about this? This was just absolutely heartbreaking. You got 4 people that lost their lives. The beautiful young lady that was just driving, going wherever she was going, whether it was back home to friends, whatever she was doing, right? Just minding her business, not thinking when she woke up this morning that this would be her last morning, her last time seeing her mom, friends, school. She didn't think that this was going to be her last time doing any of this shit. She thought it was a normal day, right? And then you got these 3 idiots just doing stupid shit. Like, you guys literally hurt somebody and then you guys lost your life in the process. And it was just wasn't worth it. One dude not getting out till he in his 50s, and the other dude probably ain't gonna get out until he in his 40s. And even when you get to your 40s, by the time you get to your 40s, bro, you should already be established and getting to where you need to be and enjoying life. Now, you finna be somebody's prison wife. Like, I didn't make that was just crazy to me. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is just, oh my God. This infuriated me the whole fucking video. I'm not gonna lie to you. But that's it, baby. We out.